Pod Apostle. Help us build the kingdom. Like, share, and subscribe. Not my favorite gospel, okay? For a variety of reasons. But one of the reasons is I think it holds a mirror in front of me that, my faith is weak. And you say, oh no, Father Mike, your faith is great. I can tell, And then I will say to you, I do pray to be able to heal people. I do. I pray for that. I pray that I would be a good preacher. I pray that I would be a good teacher. I pray that that I wouldn't be a fool. You remember last Sunday we had the rich fool? That I wouldn't be a fool. I wouldn't be fooled by the lies of the evil one, and I wouldn't be fooled by the things of the world. And that I could heal people. That my life would be a source of healing. Those are things that I think God put on my heart to pray for. What are you praying for? Who do you pray for? The story is this man has a son who suffers. I know a lot of you out there are shaking your heads. I know that. Whether he suffers physically or spiritually, or he's a lunatic. He's out of his mind. How many times have I dealt with lunatics? And you want to heal them, You can almost hear Jesus saying, how long do I have to put up with you? Did you hear that? He said to his apostles, O faithless and perverse generation. Now, thanks be to God for the mercy of Jesus, right? Here we are in this world. We're trying to build the kingdom. Thy kingdom come. Thy kingdom come to Our Lady of the Gulf Parish. Thy kingdom come to my family. Thy kingdom come to my children. Thy kingdom come. Lord, I believe, heal my unbelief. I don't want to be faithless. I don't want to be part of the faithless and perverse generation. I want to be faithful. And I want my children to be healed. Yes or no? Yeah. So we're all a work in progress, though, aren't we? I think part of what Jesus is saying is, it really and truly, I know this is one of those cliches, but you are not done yet. You think you're faithful? You think you're a shining light of God's grace? Have you moved any mountains lately? We're all a work in progress, aren't we? And I think that is the point that transcends every time and person and place. We're all struggling to get there. We're all struggling to get there. And we are struggling to get there. We are struggling to get there. But let's keep struggling. Let's keep struggling, right? He went to the apostles. He brought his son to the apostles. I'm sure they couldn't help him. And they bring him to Jesus. And this is one of those examples that, Jesus goes through the Gospels and he heals from disease, he heals from sins, he heals from demonic possession, and ultimately, what does he heal from? What is his greatest healing? What's the culmination of all of his miracles? The raising of Lazarus from the dead, and then his own rising from the dead. Ultimately, he heals us from death. And do you believe that? That's our faith. That's what we believe. But our faith is weak. Oh no, Father Mike, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm great. My faith is perfect. Right? I think so that's I think that's the message. We're all a work in progress. And when we are tempted to pat ourselves on the back, as I think the apostles were, as I know the apostles were, Jesus humbles them, doesn't he? Faithless and perverse. And so they are humbled, and the humble are lifted up, and the proud are cast down. Lord, give me a humble and faithful heart, and heal my children.